Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back. Tell a friend. Hey everybody, here are with another video for guys today. And today we're going to be doing a full game playthrough of the classic arcade beat 'em up Knights of the Round. But before I go any further, let me just say, if you like this video or any of the content on the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're a really big fan of the content, you can head over to Mikey J Productions, my main channel, and become a member, which all of those perks will transfer over to this channel. But we'll be getting into the full playthrough of Knights of the Round after the intro coming in now.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
America! Demand your...
JP!
I want
MJP!
I want my
MJP!
I want my...
MJP!
Call your cable company and say I want my...
MJP! Yeah, let's rock it! And me, the missus, and my son, we played this game together. And my son actually is King Arthur. And what's cool, I have actually read Once and Future King, or most of it anyway. So I know Arthurian legend rather well. And so it's fun playing this game because, you know, it's based on King Arthur and the Knights of the Round. And they did a good job. You know, they took some liberties. It is a video game after all. But my son, he's playing as King Arthur. I let him pick first. Of course, you know. And the missus, she is Lancelot. Yeah, she is Lancelot. This is a really good, solid beat 'em up, and I am Parsifal. He's actually my least favorite character in the game, but you know, it is what it is. After my son picked King Arthur, I knew the missus was probably gonna take Lancelot, so I knew I was gonna do it as Parsifal. It's all good. Waiting for my son to get in right now. We're like, hey, press start. Press start. Come on. It always takes a minute to figure out the buttons. There he goes. But, what I enjoy about this game is that it's, compared to, like, the King of Dragons and stuff like that, there's no magical abilities or anything like that. It's strictly all, you know, hand-to-hand combat and stuff like that. And again, we're playing this on the Nintendo Switch. I have two versions of this on the Switch, honestly. One came in Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle, and then I bought one for Capcom Arcade Classic Arcade Stadium as well. And I also have it on my Big Blue, so I have 3 legit copies. And Steps Gaming is here. Says, hey, how are you tonight? And again, if you know who's singing the song, put it in the chat. If you know what the song is. It is an awesome game, very much. And for these games that are like 3 and 4 players, I try to play them with the wife and son. You know, so we can get a full, look at, what it's like when you got, a full team going and stuff, as opposed to just, a single player playthrough on like a 4-player game, for example. And I gotta be honest, coming up with the soundtrack for this game was a little bit of a challenge. You know, I had to spend some time thinking, pondering. Yes, it was Ronnie James Dio, Rainbow in the Dark.
Like dolphins can swim. Though nothing will keep us together.
Well, because like I was telling the missus this, when it comes to this show and putting music on these games and stuff, if it's a song that's about love, or even about like sex and relationships or whatever, it doesn't really fit with the video games very well. So, you know, when you think about classic rock songs and everything, you know, that automatically is going to exclude a rather large section of them. There's so many of them that if they're not talking about love, they're talking about sex or music, you know, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So I gotta get a little creative. And then on top of that, I'm being very careful about who I play and won't play, because there's some musical artists out there that are quick on the trigger for not just blocking a video, but giving you straight up copyright. So that's always in the back of my mind as well. That's why you'll probably never hear me play any Beatles on here. Rolling Stones I'm nervous about. No AC/DC. They're one of the worst ones there for blocking and copyright infringement. Guns N' Roses is one of the worst ones out there for blocking and copyright infringement as well. But I think I found a loophole with them, and I have a lot of bootlegs, so I'll be playing a lot of bootlegs of them as opposed to their actual studio release. Yes, this is David Pope. We can be heroes one day. Without it for us, so we can have a nice cold beer and watch it. That's what this is all about, man. This is not your, you know, let's sit and analyze this company or anything like that. This is strictly sit back, relax, have a good time, you know, check out some gameplay, listen to some tunes. As I've said before, like, if you turn on this show and you want to do the dishes or fold some laundry or whatever, I completely get it. I get it. You know, do what you gotta do. This is the whole point is to have something different here, not the same old, same old. Says it was hella hot today. Mrs. Mikey J says she didn't have to Google that. Now this is a deep cut. Can anyone other than Mrs. Mikey J name this song? I'm sure she knows it. And I gotta say, the missus says she might have Googled Dio. When we play these games with my son, most of these beat 'em ups and stuff, they tend to award extra points or whatever for whoever gets the kill shot and on the boss. And my son's kind of figured that out. And so he gets upset with us if he doesn't get the kill shot. So you kind of will see us kind of back off when the enemy's almost dead. So you can see Percival, who is me again. I tend to be leveling up the fastest. And, you know, I have an interesting question for those out in the chat. What of these like fantasy type, you know, medieval type beat 'em ups out there, which one is your guys' favorite? You know, there's this, there's Knights of the Round, there's Rastan 3, there's Dungeons and Dragons games. There's some really fun beat 'em ups that are like fantasy medieval type stuff. I'm glad you could join us, sir. Glad to see you. I had to cancel. I don't want to say cancel my Lego show. I had to postpone it a bit. That's all right. We'll be back to it on Thursday. Step says I was 30 minutes behind. I had to fast forward. You know, it's funny how often that happens to me when I'm watching TV3. I'll be responding to something that they said 10 minutes ago. Step says, I won a race in this game. I have a Knights of the Round trophy for real. Yeah, I remember that. You're a Knights of the Round champion. This is Mikey J says, as soon as Oldorf enters the chat, bam, screen dive. My computer got angry with me. Well, because I don't actually I don't record. I'm not using my good gaming PC to do all this stuff out here in my arcade. My good gaming PC that I do all my video editing and everything is in my living room. And the PC I'm on right now, it's a Dell Optiplex with a GT1030 GPU that I put in it. And, you know, we're talking about a computer that I maybe paid $100 for, and a graphics card that I maybe paid another $100 give or take for. And it's good enough to do some, you know, you can play Fortnite and, you know, and some modern gaming on it and everything. And it's good enough for out here in my arcade. But like I said, I like to do, I have a better setup in the living room. It is what it is. The King Oldorf says, you do a Lego stream? It's been 10,000 years since I last seen your Lego stream. Yeah, we had a scheduling conflict today. And so I had to postpone it until Thursday. Don't worry, we'll be live on Thursday, and then we'll be back Tuesday next week. Step says, you know what would go great with this? Run to the Hills by Iron Maiden. You know, I thought about that. I did. And I will be using that at some point. I'll definitely get some Iron Maiden in eventually.
Hey boy, do you want a star? Do I want a star?
And now, of course, you got to get the lead out at some point when you're going to talk about medieval and fantasy. And they're another band that I have to watch and be careful with. So I had the original studio version and this song in original. I did it. Rick Beato, I don't know if anybody has heard of him. He does a lot of really good music videos, like discussing about music and everything. And he's kind of who I like listen to as far as what bands to avoid. And he had a little bit of trouble with Led Zeppelin, so I went with a bootleg for this song to try to sneak it under the radar. See how it goes.
The night is long. The bees
I've kind of come to the decision that
I'm waiting for the angels of Babylon.
if I get crap, I'll just take it down and move on to the next week. And it is what it is. This channel's not monetized anyway.
The ground is
it
rich
doesn't really matter.
tender care. Repay, do not forget.
It's a shame that most of these bands and artists haven't caught on to the 21st century. That this is a great way to get your music out there again. Because who's playing Led Zeppelin nowadays? Classic rock radio stations, but
the sky is filled.
That's just there's not a lot of people even listening to radio anymore. Not the FM, AM radio. Step said it would have been cool to see Dio. I did get to see Ozzy in 2018. I think he is done. He doesn't think he is, but he is. Yeah, all those guys, they're getting older and everything, and that's why there's gonna come a day not too long when all of our favorite guys they're all dead and gone. And all we have is memories.
The drums will shake, the castle wall, ring raised right and black.
That says, I've seen Robert Plant and Willie Nelson together, odd pairing, but Robert Plant's voice sends shivers down your spine. Never saw Zeppelin, but no doubt they were the best ever. Oh, so you're a Zeppelin fan, are you? Zeppelin is, they were my holy grail of rock and roll band. If I had just, if you say if you only had one band that you could listen to for the rest of your life, it would probably be Led Zeppelin. And if there's only one album I could listen to, like the Desert Island type album, Physical Graffiti from Zeppelin, it would be up there. It might be my choice. Mrs. says, what's radio, precious? What is radio? Papa Brad says, Led Zeppelin pinball is so boring. I've never played it. Step straight up says it sucks. Never played it. As I've said to Papa Brad before, the pinball machines that I have my eye on, if not that I would ever get a real pinball, like Mrs. Mikey J, are we ever buying a real pinball machine? But I like the new Guns N' Roses ones. I don't know if Stern does them or Jack. It was great to me. The new Ghostbusters one is pretty awesome. I saw that in an arcade down in the Detroit area. I should have taking a video of it when we saw it. But that game looks awesome, so that's one of them. And then the other one would be Godzilla, the new Godzilla. I can't deny that looks awesome. But I've heard really good things about that guy. And I know my son would love it. Mr. Mikey says, we are not buying a pinball. Step says, put out to listen the rest of my life. Cat Keith the Tillerman. Oh, that's a good surprising choice. That. Bobby Boo's heading to the shower. He's gonna keep on rocking while he's in the shower. And as I said earlier in the show, due to time constraints, I have to find certain pieces of music that can fit in at at a particular time. Because I don't want to cut off a song, that we're all like into or whatever. So expect to hear like some little instrumental, like Pink Floyd-ish type pieces like you're hearing right now. Just to kind of fill her in a little bit. Because in the first episode, I used like Van Halen's Eruption. I put that in for that same reason because it's relatively short, Because as I've said before, I'm not actually playing this live. This is a replay. And I put the music on the video, because I like being able to sit and interact with the chat and everything, Step says, I would take Iron Maiden pinball if I could have one pinball. I've seen Cat Stevens live twice. Papa Brad says with Cat Stevens music. Harold Mogg. Scrub it up, dub, Bobby. Papa Brad approves. And the thing I've discovered about Pink Floyd and why you're going to hear probably quite a bit of their stuff is like turn down this sliver. As like the silver type stuff is I actually did I consider it the definitive version of Dark Side of Oz. I do the whole movie, and after the Dark Side of the Moon album ends, I put certain cuts in there from the rest of their discography to help fill it out, and I really would love to upload it to YouTube. I love it. I think it's fun to watch. My only way I'll watch the Wizard of Oz is the Dark Side of Oz, and the music is not the problem. Pink Floyd was going to let me put all their greatest hits on the internet in one video. They didn't have a single problem with it. It was Wizard of Oz movie. They were not going to allow it, which was driving me nuts because there's other people that have done it. They put the Dark Side of Oz on the internet and they allow it. And YouTube wouldn't let me. I tried like 4 times uploading, and finally I was just like, no, not gonna do it. But just so you guys know, I do have a really awesome version of Dark Side of Oz. Bobby likes to be clean like a mother. Papa Brad says, it's better to do replays than talk to the chat. Yeah, I agree. Because, and plus, if I'm honest, when I'm playing a game, even something as simple as this, I mean, hey, is that fun just to sit there and watch me, like, I don't think so. I think I can be more entertaining than actually talking and not just tucked into a game. As this is said, first we can all play Brad. I do enjoy these games. Yeah, see, and that's been a lot of fun. Is the family involved in the gameplay and everything. I've had a lot of fun doing that. And I think they have as well, you know. My son, he's a little bit on the challenging more. I don't play some of his type of games with him. But when I say, alright buddy, let's play this arcade game, he says, no, you didn't play my game with me, so I'm not playing your game with you. So we've had to deal with a little bit of that. But, you know. Alright chat, who is this? A little bit of a deep cut here. You know, and I gotta say, I've been pretty happy with how this new show's been turning out. Episode 2, 7 viewers in, and episode 1 got 91 views, and I was pretty happy with that for a brand new live stream show. So thank you everyone out there. And, you know, I'm sure Papa Brad shared the video and stream and stuff like that as well. Thank you again. Very cool. Because, like I said, music has always been a big passion of mine. You know, like I said, I got amps and guitars right here as well. And, of course, retro gaming, you know, that's what we're all here for. Yes, Mrs. Mikey. She knows all my songs. And what's funny, when we first got together, I would ask her, I was like, who sings this? And she'd never have no clue. She did not have any idea. And now look at her, she knows them all. I can't even stump her anymore. Or if I do, she pulls the oracle. You dirty rat, you killed my brother, you dirty rat. So in this game, I don't know if if you've never played it before, but your character's armor increases as your character levels up, which I really enjoy that aspect of it. Like I said, I'm the big bruiser personal. Mrs. says that's definitely not true. I get stumped all the time. So I'm sure most of you know what band this is. But I have a question. What band did this singer get his start? Does anybody know that? And as far as these, I was talking about these classic beat 'em up, medieval fantasy beat 'em up. My personal favorites are the two Dungeons and Dragons games, Shadow of Mystaria and Power of Doom. not only are they my favorite beat 'em up of the fantasy medieval type of vein, but they are my favorite beat 'em up period. Another one I forgot to mention, Golden Axe 1 and Golden Axe 2, Revenge of the Death Adder. I know Revenge of the Death Adder is very highly sought after and highly regarded within the community, and rightfully so. But again, for me, it's the two Dungeons and Dragons games. And the reason why is they're not just a straight linear path. Your characters can make choices like in an actual Dungeons and Dragons game, and your characters level up like in this game, as we're getting ready to start the final stage here. But that's why those are two of my absolute favorite arcade games. And what's very, sad and disappointing about those games is, as good as they are, you don't see them get released very often. There was a collection of them that was released. I don't know if it was on the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 2 era, or maybe even earlier than that. I don't know. I know it was released on the Sega Saturn and maybe the Dreamcast as a dual collection, but there was one other system that released those games. I can't. I'll say for the sake of arguing that it was the original Xbox, maybe, but they haven't been released since then, and that's it's a crying shame because of how good those games really are. That they don't get the love and attention that they deserve. An Arcade Talk Star Wars Reviews here. Hi, how you doing? Glad you could join us. Stuff says, I saw White Stick slow down my mind. The drum, holy crap. Well, now let me ask you this, Steph, since you seem to know your music pretty well. What band did David Coverdale, the lead singer of White Snake, what band was he in before he started White Snake? Oh, Mrs. Smith, you missed my answer. Deep Purple. Yes, it was. Let me Google that. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Had a wife that had to beat her. Says I'm doing well. Hopefully everyone is doing okay. I am doing. I'm a little under the weather. I'm rallying so to make it happen and everything. I can't say I'm doing well, but I'm hanging in there, and hopefully I'm putting on it's not a good show, at least a decent show. Steph says, really? Wow, Deep Purple is a huge influence on me. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a huge Deep Purple fan. I'm definitely more of a Led Zeppelin guy. But they have some gems in their catalog that if you're really into like great rock and roll, give it a go, and you might be surprised. But yeah, when Deep Purple broke up, or after Richie Blackmore starts, he left, and they kind of all went their separate ways. David Coverdale was a known entity in the music world. And so that's how he got his start to start Whitesnake. And that's why Whitesnake is basically David Coverdale's solo band. Speaking of which, I did that on purpose. And this is Deep Purple right now. And this is David Coverdale on vocals. This is one of my favorite Deep Purple.
Coming out of nowhere, dropping like rain. Storm, bring a dance on the thunder again. Dark cloud gathering, breaking the day. No point running, 'cause it's coming your way. Ride the rainbow, rock the sky.
Well, like I said, Whitesnake is basically David Coverdale's solo band, and whoever he wants to make an album with, he calls it Whitesnake at that time. But like Steve Vai, he was in Whitesnake. There's been a lot of people that have been in Whitesnake.
You got nothing you need. It's gonna make you breathe. Oh yeah. You know he's gonna get you.
But now you can kind of hear it between, Still the Night, the last song, and
Rainbow shaker on a stallion twister, red, black, white around the eye of the sky. Stormbringer coming down, needing to stay. Thunder and lightning heading your way. Ride the rainbow, rock the sky.
yeah, Night Ranger is a very good band. I agree. All those bands, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. The sad thing is that a lot of them maybe get attention in their time because there were other bands out there that probably discoveredly so got more attention than they did. But you're like, man, if this band was, out today doing their thing in their prime, making new music and everything, they would be like the best band in the world. Because most of the bands nowadays suck. That's a whole other problem. Played Taylor Swift. I heard you're Swiftie. The Missus has seen her in concert. She has. I have not. I have no desire. Don't laugh too hard. I didn't put the cat out of the bag on you. See, for me, I need a guitar like this. I need that guitar, and I need those vocals, or it just doesn't speak to me.
Coming out of nowhere, dropping like a rain. Storm, bring a dance on the thunder again. Dark cloud gathering, breaking the day. No point running.
Well, Steph says I would watch Taylor Swift perform if she was singing in my bathroom. Well, unfortunately, I'm sure there's some guys in the chat that do not share that same sentiment. And if Taylor Swift was singing to them in their bathroom, they might actually be all for it. I'm not saying I'm one of those guys, but But I, of course, says I'm actually digging the music. Well, come on, man, that's the whole point. And here is the final song of Night to the Round. Because, it's good to be king. Good to be king. All hail King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table. Bobby says it's a party music, yeah.
If just for a while.
Now you're catching on to what this show is about,
Yeah,
man.
to give
Spread
them
the
a
word.
smile.
Get it going.
It's good to
Tuesday,
get
10:30
high.
p.m. Rockin' Retro.
Never come down. It's good to be king of your own little town.
That says Wildflowers
Yeah,
is my
the
top 5 album of all time. I like this album or that better than others.
It's good to be king.
For the longest time,
Have
Mary
your
Jane's
own
Last
way.
Dance was my favorite Tom Petty
Get a
song.
feeling of peace.
But I played
At
it
the
out
end of the
because I used to
day,
play in bands and stuff.
when
And
people
that was
got
all, I
far,
can play that song really, really well.
your canary
The
sing.
solos and everything in it.
You're out there with me.
And I've played it so much
It's good
that
to
I
be
don't quite
king.
enjoy it as much as I used to.
Yeah, I'll be king.
Yeah, some of the stuff for Wildflowers probably
When dogs get wings,
I'm a rapid victory.
can I help it if I still dream time to time?
And what's cool about this game is going after the Holy Grail. There it is. King Arthur gets the Holy Grail. That says time to move off. Time to move on off the Wildflowers is my favorite. I need that song to remind me when it's time. I got you.
It's good
Bobby
to be
says,
king.
Mike, I noticed you live Lego.
Have your
Guess-
own world.
I like Lego. Guess you.
It helps
What
to
I
make
got
friends.
is little Lego.
It's good to meet
We'll
girl,
show it too. Oh, really?
a sweet little queen
Like
who can't run
die for
away.
thing kind of thing?
It's good to be king, whatever it pays.
Papa Brad says, I got to the end of Shine Down Bachi.
Excuse me if I
And I gotta say,
have some place in
I never
my
heard the
mind
H one before you guys started talking about it.
where I go time to
But I
time.
played them for a few minutes, and I totally see why you guys had them in such high regard. And they will be, I will be playing some of them, in the near future, for sure. Oh, Bobby says I have all the Lego Mario collection. Oh, that's cool. I wish they would make Mario minifigures. Actual. That's a big controversy in the Lego community that they haven't done that. Could I just take a second and say that this is some great music for the end credits screen, No, I have not heard of the 39 White Candle guitar player from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I got you. Very cool. I have to look that up. What I've been listening to a lot lately, Extreme's new album, I play it in my intro and then my countdown, and then I've been playing it quite a bit elsewhere, in some shorts and everything. But that is my favorite rock album of the year. I highly, highly recommend that particular album.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.